We'll let you know what happened in Take from Jake and Tanner here in a minute from yesterday. Are we going to be playing for a whopping $60? Or
Who knows?
Maybe 20. I was so tired waking up this morning. I was so happy that it was our Friday today.
Me too.
But then I got here. Sometimes I get bummed out because I enjoy doing the show. But
you don't like starting it?
I don't like getting up that early. It's just I'm never getting used to it. I cannot tell you. I don't remember the last time that I got up. Like, don't you love those days when the alarm goes off and you're just up and you feel good and energetic?
Yes.
I do.
I can't remember the last time that happened to me.
That has happened in our morning show career 2 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I wake up at like 1. I've been waking up a lot to pee lately.
Yesterday.
Is that real quick? Should I be concerned?
No.
Okay, good.
You should be concerned if you're just peeing on you.
No, yeah,
that's when I would be like worried. At least your body's waking you up.
I woke up to poop the other day.
Yeah, Colton said he did that one time, and he's like, my body woke me up, and I had to go poo poo. And he's like, and it wasn't a stomach ache or anything.
Yeah, mine was a stomach ache.
I would have just capped that off.
But
a few things that are the worst in the planet. One is when you're falling asleep downstairs or in your bed or whatever, and your contacts are in.
Oh, I can't relate to that because I slept with those beasts in constantly.
Or brushing your teeth, and you're like, I might skip it today. Maybe I'll skip it tonight. I'll be fine. But then you kind of go through your head and what you've eaten that day.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh, dang it.
Or right when you're getting comfortable and starting to drift off, you go, I got to pee. And I could pee, but I'm going to hold it and go to sleep. And I know my body in a few hours is going to wake me up to go pee, hopefully.
Yeah. And then I just lost like a day or 2 in my older years being able to hold it. Because you stretch that muscle so hard. No, I'll see those and I'll raise you realizing that you really have to poop while you're taking a shower. Or after you take a shower.
That one sucks. That doesn't happen to me a lot.
It doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
But if you have to poop like as you're drying yourself off,
mine is
don't take a shower again.
If you have to poo right when you start running with your workout, you're like, oh God, I'm just done. Because you get off the elliptical and you're like, well, I'm just not working out today.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to lifting. Like if you ran for 2 seconds and it's like, I guess I'm just gonna the next part. I asked you that the other the other day. It was like a year and a half ago. I said I had to poop with two workouts left. Like 2 lifting workouts left. And you said you would go and finish your workout. And I said, nope, that was it for me.
I wouldn't do the running.
No,
running, but I think I would probably go and then go back out and finish lifting. Because I like touching all the handles.
Yeah, I like
all the bars.
Mm-hmm. I know you do. But it was like a leg day too. So it was like, I'm not going out there just to feel bad.
I'm kidding. You heard those stories of the
people who poop because they just don't
working out so hard. And could you imagine if you're like a newcomer to like some gym and you walk in and people are going, and then it comes out of their shorts? Yeah. Wouldn't you just be like, I'm done with this?
I like pizza too much. I don't. Have you seen the people who they lift? It's like they push themselves and they lift and then they spit puke because they push themselves so hard.
One guy puking, one other guy pooping out of his shorts. And is this how the gym is? No thanks. I'll just be fat.
Yeah, I just don't want to be disgusting when I look in the mirror. I don't want to not make love to me.
Really quick before we get into, I got a couple things here. Did you Hollywood? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Did you dig it?
Yes.
So you can rent it now because before you could only buy it.
Oh, I don't know. It's on
that's
Stars.
right. You're right. You're watching it on Stars.
I watched it on Stars, and
were you in a Quentin mood?
I was in a. You've got time. You want to. The only reason I have Stars is because my kid wanted to watch something that was on there. and I was like, well, I get a free trial. And then I saw that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was on it.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, well, I'll watch that before I cancel my subscription. I've had it for like 2 months and I haven't canceled. So I was like, man, you gotta watch this because you know you're gonna like it. Like
do you think I'm gonna like it?
Yes.
I thought I was gonna like it.
Here's the thing that I kind of liked about it. You know how Quentin movies end up getting super, super gory?
Yeah.
This one doesn't.
Hey, did you like Brad in it, or was Brad just Brad?
I don't understand how Brad got the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
Was it just okay?
No, he, in my opinion, was the lead.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird because he never wants to be the lead in any of those movies. I think he's so big, Lo, it doesn't matter what part he plays. You just take him as the lead.
No. Watch this, and I think you'll be like, maybe he's not him and Leo basically share the same amount of story arc and screen time. So, like, it's hard to say that Leo is the lead and Brad's the supporting actor because you could have flipped that and it would be true. You know what I mean?
Was Leo really good in it too?
Leo was really good.
Do you think he could have won for Best Actor? Was it that? No, okay.
No. Brad's character, I think, was more fleshed out.
Did it when you were done with it, were you like, man, what an amazing movie? Or were you just like, oh, that kept me interested?
The crappy thing is I did watch it in 2 sittings.
Is it long, or is it just because of the?
Well, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long one.
But I was so tired and laying on the couch that I felt that I wanted to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I paused it, took a nap, and then you called me and I woke up and finished it. So it's not that it wasn't keeping my attention. It was, you should take a nap.
For some reason, I do this with Quentin movies where it's like a year, 2 years later, I'll finally get to that Quentin movie that I'll talk about when it's coming out. I'm excited and can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
But boy, do you got to be in that mood.
It was good.
Okay.
I feel like there are some inside jokes or inside references in Hollywood that I didn't understand, but I could tell that they were making a reference, like a little Easter eggy thing. Like I could tell they were doing something, but I just didn't know it.
The scene where he fights Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt had a problem, I think, with it.
Why?
Or somebody else did. Because did he win that fight? I think in one of the takes he did. I don't think Brad liked that he did. He
was really cocky about it. It wasn't a fight. It was a...
Because I think Brad said there's no way
that somebody could beat
that, because he dedicated his life in the art of fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He did. It's not like he did, I don't know. He threw him into a car.
Yeah. It was a short-lived.
It was very short-lived.
Yeah.
And it was necessary.
Okay.
And it was funny. Like Brad's really good. He deserved the Oscar. I really enjoyed Brad.
Colton talks about how he's so mad that Brad can take his shirt off and be that in shape at that age. That he's not that in shape, but he just looked good.
It is a little frustrating to watch Brad Pitt in anything, really. And you know what's frustrating is that the lifestyle that he lives in there does not warrant the body that he has.
Right, okay.
So, like, he's drinking beer, and he's smoking cigarettes, and he's eating macaroni and cheese right out of the pot, and he's got a six-pack.
He's not changing his body.
Yeah. That's
Brad.
But if he lived the way that his character lived, he doesn't have that body.
Hey, Lincoln Lawyers on Netflix. Have you watched that?
Is that, Matthew McConaughey.
You need to watch that. That's really good. I watched it years ago, but it's
I may have watched it.
Fantastic.
I may have watched it when it came out, but as I didn't care.
Also, Disaster Artist is really good.
Oh, hey, I want to tell you something.
Please.
You know how you said Hulu's been stepping up their movie game?
Yeah.
All of their movies are on Amazon.
They are?
Yeah. But you know why you didn't know that? Because Amazon's UI sucks.
I won't even go on there for movies.
Sucks so hard. And it could be good. That's the issue. Like, I have stars through Amazon. Like, Amazon could have been that place where all of your streaming services meet. You know what I mean? That's what Amazon should be doing. Amazon should be licensing itself so stars, HBO, Netflix, Hulu, all of that gets filtered into one area. So then you just have to search disaster artist, and it comes up and says watch, and it has a little symbol of what service are you using to watch this.
I had a TV that used to do that. I can't remember.
Samsung will do that. You can search on Samsung what you want to watch, and it'll just bring up.
This was years ago, so hold on. I don't know if the TV had that. This was 2008. It was some system I was using that I would search, and then it would tell me that it was on either Netflix,
and then you could just watch it right away? Or would you then have to go to it?
Go to it.
Oh.
But it told me what service it was on. I can't remember.
Roku does that.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Before we replay this take from Jake and Tanner from yesterday, Alex Falcone, he's a comedian, and back in March, NASA was accepting applications to their 2021 class of astronauts. He says, I've been dreaming about this since I was a small child, so I couldn't wait to apply. Sadly, I received bad news this week that my application was not accepted. Okay? But they responded to him. NASA did, their HR department. Says, Dear Alexander, we regret to inform you that your application to our astronaut candidate program does not meet our stated qualifications. We normally do not write a detailed response to applications of this type, but there were a few matters you raised in your application that we believe need to be addressed. First and most importantly, you do not meet the minimum required of a master's degree or higher in a relevant field. According to your application, you have seen Masters of the Universe, and that should count. It does not. To be generous, we looked over your provided transcript, and it seems you haven't taken a science class since 10th grade chemistry, in which you received a C+. You even took the time to note that your teacher that year was an idiot. And that doesn't help your case with us. As a personal note, I'd like to suggest that it's not healthy for a person of your age to still take the time to settle scores with high school teachers, but that's beyond the scope of this letter. In the section for other relevant skills, you only said you enjoyed the scene in Apollo 13 where they made a effed up air filter out of socks, which is not what happened, and that you like space Legos almost as much as pirate Legos as a kid.
Almost as much.
Why would you specifically mention Lego if the space one wasn't even your favorite? That doesn't make sense. Perhaps you can apply to be a pirate. It was completely unnecessary for you to include a list in your margins of your application with reasons to pick me over those nerds, since the purpose of this application was precisely to show us why we should hire you, and also we are the very people who are reading this are those nerds. Even still, your reasons were particularly unpersuasive. In future applications to any employer, we'd advise you to refrain from mentioning that you have always wanted to poop in a vacuum cleaner.
Not exactly what's happening.
As for your... you don't know? Wait, what'd you say?
I said not exactly what happens.
As for your physical qualifications, while we no longer require pilot experience, your request that you always sit in front seat because I get a little motion sick does not instill confidence. You used a whole section to order food? Seriously? No, I don't know what they mean by that. Note, I have been instructed to notify you that we do not carry astronaut ice cream in all of our gift shops and online, since that was 90% of the reason you're applying. Perhaps you can satisfy yourself that way. Oh, you can get it online in any gift shops. Lastly, we read your supplement page of questions for us, and while this is also not standard procedure, out of abundance of generosity, we decided to answer some of them. No, astronauts do not currently get a +1 to the moon. Yes, you would be required to notify your wife if you're going into the moon. No, we would never agree to your request for no meetings before noon. We have no idea what you mean by, does riding a rocket feel similar to riding a washing machine? Yes, we are sure there's only one moon. No, we do not need your suggestions for new names for our administration. And anyway, We're space ninjas, so suck on that, Russia. Doesn't fit current government naming guidelines. No, we would not be personally hurt if you apply to the Russian space program at the same time. And we will not respond to the question, can I still play Scrabble up here? Can I still play Scrabble?
Can you?
They're not responding to that.
Oh.
Although we do not have a position to offer you, and we appreciate it if you don't apply again. We appreciate you taking the time. We hope your passion for the industry finds a good and safe outlet. I love that NASA took the time to do that.
I just like them to say we'd appreciate if you didn't apply again.
All right, so what happened yesterday on a take from Jake and Tanner? How much we're going to play for when we play today right around 8:20, 8:18-ish?
Yeah, top of the 8 o'clock hour, somewhere in there.
This is what happened. 866-916-0959. 3430 sponsored phone line. You were at Pest Control text line 7. What did I just say? Did I say Microsoft?
No.
Am I stroking out?
No, you said...
You were? Yeah, okay. Wow.
How did you think you said Microsoft?
Wires are getting crossed. You were at Pest Control text line 71090. Hi. My name is Jake. One of the hosts of the show. And debating on whether or not to build a studio. And talks to.
Yeah, I gotta really price it out. Like I think
you can do it. I think you can do it on the cheaper. I really do.
Yeah,
especially if you already have a room.
I have the room. I'm gonna have to soundproof it, but I was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah. Why? Just so people can't hear people screaming in your basement? Oh, you're that loud?
Yeah.
You do that
very
with
vocal. Oh, here we go! Oh, golly gee wilkers, this is cool. Woo-wee. Yeah. Hi, my name's.
It hurts.
Ow!
The tears at the end.
Yeah. Coolio.
I feel so guilty. I should be outside doing things with my family. Instead, I'm down in my soundproof room touching myself. Yeah, don't tell me you haven't thought of that. Like, man, I should be a better dad. You know.
Oh, see, I don't do that when they're around.
No, I'm not saying I do either. I'm just saying people have. I'm not. I've never done it. I haven't done it. I'm saving myself.
From yourself?
For my second marriage.
Did you? I knew a guy, the place I used to work, the factory, and he said he's never done that.
There was another guy that this guy was like 25 years old, and he said he never has. And I go, why? Sinful. And I go, oh.
Yeah, you're not supposed to let your seed spill on the ground.
I don't like how you said that.
What? That's biblical terms, man.
I don't think so.
No, for real.
There is no way.
Yes, it is.
Getting that dirty up in that Bible? Who's saying that? I bet you it's Matthew. Yeah. Matthew seems a little pervy.
No, I think I think the real phrase is, it is better to, Bible terms, better to put your seed in the belly of a whore than let it spill upon the ground.
Ah. Well, I'm going to take that to the bank.
Right? That's what I did. I was like, that to me sounds like I should just be slamming. And I took that through high school, yo.
Okay.
I took that into high school. Nobody else wanted to take that practice.
But I said it. I said it a lot.
I said it.
That's why that tattoo's on you. It makes sense now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible. Don't quote me on that. But you can believe me, my wife is a Sunday school teacher.
Wait a minute. Well, hold on. You're that you don't know? That could have been just all made up?
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
I said pretty sure. Where are Jesus freaks at? Let me look this up. Bible.
Hey, are you going to buy that iPad that you're using?
I think so.
It's just weird how much money you spend on things.
I won the lottery.
Oh, you do? Hell no. Mm-mm.
No, I financed this through my day.
There is no... Dude, if you came up in here and I learned that you won the lottery and it's like 6 months later, I walk out. I would.
Really?
There's just no way. I'd be so jealous. You want to play this game really quick?
Yeah. Sorry, there's a lot of passages in the Bible about touching yourself.
Really?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a ton.
Hold on. Before we play this little game to see if this Akinator works. Did you hear this story about a 3-year-old recalls past life, identifies killer, and location of body?
BS.
3-year-old boy. Syria's, some region in Syria. Became center of attention after he revealed that he was murdered with an axe in his previous life.
Dude, I have a 3-year-old. They're liars.
The boy was born with long red birthmark on his forehead or on his head. According to their beliefs there in Syria, birthmarks are related to past life deaths.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I've heard that before from Sylvia Brown.
I have I have a birthmark like where my femoral artery would be.
What is that? Where are you? Where's the right
in your down your femur.
You died at that. You fell over and hurt your knee.
Yeah. No, not knee. Femoral artery is like a massive artery.
Yeah,
like you could bleed out.
What was you doing?
I could have got shot or stabbed.
Why would you? Not helping people. You were
I don't know what I did in a past life.
Man, can somebody read our past lives? That'd be great. I have a birthmark right on my side here.
Where?
Didn't Jesus get stabbed in the side?
I mean, yeah. No.
Maybe.
You're not Jesus.
I'm not saying I am, but thank you for thinking that.
You're not Jesus.
You don't know that. I could have been the dude right beside him.
You mean the murderer and killer?
Just saying.
Because he was hung up with prisoners.
Hey, but one of the dudes, he said that you're going to be in heaven with me. I'm not saying I am either of those guys. More likely the Jesus one, though.
You're more likely Jesus than a random
thief?
Yeah, thief or killer. Man, can you imagine that? By the way, in other countries, if you stole something, they chopped your hands off.
There's a video.
Yeah, there's a
of that kid that he stole something. He's like 4 years old. And the dad had to hold him down while they ran a tank over his arm.
Yeah. Or like was it a
truck
tank
or a Jeep or whatever it was?
Stupid. Yeah. That's when I say, oh yeah, other countries do suck.
But that's when it's like we should probably step in.
Yeah.
Probably do something about that.
Maybe America's not number one, but it's above that. What country would you say is number one right now? I have one in my head.
Denmark.
Oh, I haven't even thought about the Norwegian people.
Denmark is apparently the best place to live. Oh, what's the richest? It's got the tallest building.
Oh, Saudi Arabia?
No. It's got the tallest. Tom Cruise jumped off it or whatever because he was.
That's Saudi Arabia. So
no.
You see all the pictures of cop cars that are
now
like
the richest.
Lambos.
What is the richest country or the richest?
Dude, I'm telling you, I think it's Saudi Arabia.
No, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking maybe it's not the richest country. Oh, come on.
Does it say Saudi Arabia?
It starts with a D.
Oh, Dubai?
Yes, Dubai.
I thought Dubai was a city in Saudi Arabia.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think, Lo? Would you like to live there? You want to go?
In Dubai?
When we inevitably get fired here. Denmark would be good.
Oh, Dubai is its own country.
Somebody said my birthmark is on my bathing suit area. How did I die?
Fun way.
No, really. Tell me how I died. If I got mine on the side and you're saying I'm
stabbed.
not Jesus.
Tons of people get stabbed other than Jesus, Jake.
Yeah, but this is big. This is like a spear, like one of those.
Wait, how big is your... You made like the side of a golf ball.
That's like probably...
No, that's a softball. Baseball?
That's a perfect size for a spear.
No, it is not. What kind of spears are you talking about? That's like a cannon.
Back in the Bible times, they used big, thick spears.
Where are you getting that from?
You tell me they didn't.
I don't think they did.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, neither do I. I just feel like a big spear isn't fun to handle.
How else are they going to... They can't use one that's just going to bend?
It's got a pointy end. I just don't think they had big, thick spears.
You're making it sound like that's not a thing.
I'm not saying that it's not a thing. I just don't think that that's what they used to stab people with. It was a spear with the circumference of a softball.
So this kid, this 3-year-old, has this birthmark on his head.
Okay.
Okay? So, when the boy was old enough to talk, he told his family that his head hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Then he feels like he was hit in the head with an axe.
When he was able to talk?
I don't know. That's
at like a year old?
Why do you got to debunk everything? Like, why can't you let me think that I was Jesus in a past life?
Well,
and then you're debunking this one.
That feels dangerous to let you think you're Jesus. Now, we've said before that our show should be looked at as if it was Jesus, or a Jesus type at least.
Oh, yeah, with disciples.
Disciples.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, our listeners are disciples. They're spreading the word of JT. Just like JC.
Just remember, it's a cult until you get enough people.
Yup. Then it becomes a religion. I'm just saying I don't believe anything a 3-year-old says because I have a 3-year-old.
Yeah, right. No, I get what you're saying. They're just stupid. And they just say nonsense.
No, yeah, she is not only is it nonsense, she's a liar. She constantly is lying.
Well, now look, hold on.
Go on.
As is the custom, the elders took this child to the home of his previous life to see if he remembers it. Sure enough, the boy knew the village he was from, and once he arrived there, he remembered the name he had in his past life. Locals told the elders that the man who the boy was claiming to be had gone missing 4 years earlier.
Okay.
When asked, the boy also remembered the full name of his killer. When the alleged killer was confronted, he didn't admit to the murder.
Because it didn't happen.
The boy then took the elders to where the body was buried, and in the very spot they found a man's skeleton with a wound to his head that corresponded with the boy's birthmark. They also recovered the axe with which had been killed. Faced with the evidence, the killer then admitted to the crime.
Sounds like Balloon Boy.
The Balloon Boy story. What were they doing it for? I forget. The parents?
I found out that those parents were also on Wife Swap.
Oh, they were just doing it to just become famous?
Yeah, and then they were off Wife Swap or trading spouses, whatever it is. Wife Swap seems like a different thing. They're on trading spouses, and yeah, they wanted to have their own TV show talking about science. So they, I still remember when they were on the news.
All right, so believe what you want on that.
I don't know.
I don't believe it at all.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
Because A, 3-year-olds are liars. B, it's not in America.
Hey, can somebody read our past life?
How do you do that?
I want to know what mine would be. How far do we go back? How many past lives have I lived? Because I like to think that, because I love Westerns.
Then, dude, you need to be watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I love all of that, and I feel like
there's nothing about that
life.
movie that you shouldn't like, honestly.
What are you really into?
That's just for people with headphones on.
Your past life was in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Pimping out. Did you ever watch that thing I sent you about pimping?
Oh, no, we need to do that.
Yeah.
That's a whole school to that.
Yeah, somebody really breaks down what it's like to be a pimp and having hoes. How to be a good pimp, how to find yourself a good hoe.
All right, let's see this. Let's see if this Akinator can tell you exactly what you're thinking, okay?
Okay, yeah. I would say my past life would be a Civil War general, but for the North. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, probably. A real freedom fighter. That's me.
In a past life, you were Lassie the dog. That's why you had special connection to saving that dog. I like that.
Yeah. That's a great one.
All right, so you can either, and this Akinator, my daughter was telling me about this. She's like, hey, I want to play a game with your dad. And I'm like, okay. She's like, it's an Akinator. She gets on the computer that I still have from work.
Anything works?
Mm-hmm. So she goes, you can either pick a character, object, or animal. It's going to ask you questions, and then it's going to tell you what you're thinking of.
Okay.
And I did this to 2 different characters.
Okay.
I picked Gregory House.
Okay.
And I picked Jesse Pinkman.
Okay.
At the very end, I didn't think they were getting them. Mm-hmm. It didn't get one of them. I picked Joey Tribbiani, and it did not get that for some reason. I don't know why. But Jesse Pinkman at the very last question was, did he work in a lab? And I go, yes. And then boom. And then another at the very last question was, does he walk with a cane? And I go, yes.
Ah!
And instead of Joey Tribbiani, they picked Sam Malone from Cheers instead of Joey. I don't know.
I wouldn't say that those
All right.
were the same.
So you can either do this character.
Character.
You want to do character?
I already
All
got
right.
it in my head.
Perfect. Can you write it down then?
Yeah. I will flip your phone over.
Okay.
And I'll text it to you.
Got it. Is your character female?
No.
And by the way, you can do, there's yes, no, don't know, probably or probably not, okay? Has your character really existed?
No.
Okay. Is your character from a TV series?
No.
Has your character been in a movie?
Yes.
Does your character have human skin?
Yes.
Is your character evil?
No.
Is your character a teenager?
No.
Does the name of your character appear in the title of a movie?
No.
Does your character live in America?
No.
Remember, there's don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
your character have magical powers?
No.
Is your character animated?
No.
Oh, he's getting mad now. This little genie's like, "Ah!"
Screw you!
Does your character use guns?
No.
Does your character fight?
Yes.
Fights. Has your character played in The Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
What? Is your character short?
No.
Has your character been king? Don't know.
I don't know.
I'll just put I don't know.
Yeah.
Does your character have pointed ears?
No. Son of a...
Does your character have a sister?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Just put don't know.
Yeah.
Did your character die?
I don't know. It's been a while.
All right,
I can't
I'll just
remember
put
the
don't know.
ending.
Does your character have a stand? I don't even know what that means.
A stand? I don't know.
Is your character associated with triangles? I don't think you know enough about your character you picked. Don't know again?
Yeah.
Is your character linked with dragons?
No.
Has your
I think
character
the
ever
king
kissed?
answer was a yes.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, I believe so.
Let me see if I can go back now. Oh, I can. Okay. This might change everything.
Yeah. I
hold
believe
on.
the king answer was a yes.
Has your character been king?
Yes.
Yes. Has your character tried to kill someone?
Yeah.
Has your character ever kissed a girl on screen? Have you watched whatever you're talking about?
Yes, I have.
Has he kissed a girl?
I don't know. Maybe. Liv Tyler was an elf, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, it's not his sister.
So, has your character ever kissed a girl?
I don't. Maybe.
I'll just say probably.
Is that an answer?
Yeah.
Okay, then probs.
Does your character have dark hair?
Yeah.
Is your character linked with a stuffed animal? This is just these questions. You think they're onto something and then...
No.
Okay. Does your character have a brain?
Yeah.
Is your character in love with someone?
You saw my answer, right?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh. I mean, probably. I mean, love is cool.
Probably. Is your character a telepath?
No.
Does your character have many alter egos?
No. Wow, they're getting farther away.
He has no alter ego? I don't know who your character is. I have two of them in my head that I think you're picking, but we'll just see if Akinator knows.
Okay.
Is your character Irish?
No.
Is your character Aragorn?
Yes.
He was!
Yeah.
He does have alter egos. He
He
plays
does?
Aragorn, and then he's a Strider.
In the movie?
Have you watched the movie?
Not since they came out. I watched them in theaters.
He's Strider, but he also goes by Aragorn.
Oh.
Dude, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
why all of a sudden Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it was no. It was all no's, and then Lord of the Rings.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Hold on, you send it to me. Send me the
Oh.
link.
Oh, okay. Well, just pick another one. We could just do that. You can do character, objects, or animals. I think characters are really fun.
Character again. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, think of someone.
Let me think of something that
We could do something that might be a little harder. We could work together.
let's
New Girl, but I don't know enough about those guys.
I do. Let's pick
Zach
Schmidt.
Morris.
Let's pick Schmidt.
Under Schmidt. Do you know enough about Schmidt?
I can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Character Schmidt.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Is your character a girl?
No.
Is your character real? What does that mean? Oh, I'm just saying it's
no.
real life.
Yeah. No, I was saying like a real character, like, Harriet Tubman's real.
Right. By the way, my kids were picking Fortnite. These guys were getting on characters of Fortnite.
Wait, Fortnite has characters?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does your character often wear a hat?
No.
Does your character live in America?
Yes.
Is your character on a popular TV show?
Popular is subjective. Yes.
Is your character animated?
No.
Is your character in funny TV show?
Yes.
Is your character from The Office?
No.
Has your character played in a TV show that takes place in New York?
No.
Where are they at?
L.A.
L.A. Does your character have a daughter?
No. Yeah! At the end they do. Yes.
So yes?
Yes.
Does your character have a son?
No.
Does your character wear black and red?
No? Maybe? I don't know. That's a weird question.
Does your character have grandchildren?
No.
Is your character gay?
No.
Does your character wear a bear suit?
No. Where are they going?
Is your character from an anime fairy tale?
No.
Does your character work for the government?
No.
Is your character some kind of doctor?
No.
Linked to Justin Bieber?
No.
Does your character play for Everton FC?
No.
What is that?
I don't know.
Does your character wear a rose vest? No.
What do they think?
I
No.
don't- does your character live in California?
Yes.
Are you sure they're in California?
100%.
Is your character's wife dead?
No.
Does your character have Jewish origins?
Yes.
Is your character linked with the TV show New Girl?
Yes.
Schmidt?
Yep.
That blows my mind.
Damn it.
Let's do another one. You want to do like an object?
Yeah, let's do an object.
God. All right. Do you have it?
Pamphlet. You try to get this, you psychic bitch. Stupid.
Wait, what is it?
A pamphlet.
A pamphlet?
Yeah.
Does it have relation with sex?
No, it can.
Let's pick something different than pamphlet. I think it's going to be too much probablys and maybes.
Well, let's see if I can get it.
I don't think it will. Do you want to? We can.
Tissues.
Is it electric?
No.
Does it have a relationship with sexuality?
No.
Can.
I mean, it can. But no.
Is it hard?
No.
Can we buy it?
Yeah.
Does it go into the mouth? No. It's not supposed to.
No.
Is it something we wear?
No.
No. Is it useful to sleep?
No.
Is it entertaining?
No.
Can it be opened or closed?
No.
Is it made of paper?
Yeah. Damn it. Let's go and get it.
Is it like a cylinder?
No.
Can we remove it?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you can remove it, right? Yeah. Oh my God, I thought you just dropped that. Is it sticky?
No. Not.
Is
not
it
when I'm
decorative?
new. No.
No. Is it rather common?
Yeah.
Do we recognize it at first glance?
Yes. Damn it.
Can it attract an object? No.
No.
Does it have a digestive system?
No.
Can it be read? No.
No.
Can it be found in a kitchen? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, anything could be found in the kitchen.
Does it have a relationship with Ragnarok?
Are you still in characters?
Does it contain galaxies?
No.
Is it round?
No. I already kind of asked
Does it
us that.
serve to blow one's nose?
Damn it, yes.
Does it have volume?
I don't know.
Is it napkin, tissue, / can clean? That's crazy.
Then he got it in so little.
I think it's wild that they'll ask these random. Maybe that's their thing. Once they figure out they know what it is, they start asking you stupid questions to make you think like it was just out of the. Schmidt is. That's a really. How?
The Schmidt one was impressive. But once they got Jewish and then New Girl, there was only one Jewish person on New Girl.
Hey, do you want to have somebody call in and try to stump Akinator?
Hell yeah.
We'll do that next. All right, so 866. That's, by the way, from somebody on the text line. Like, wow, A+ radio, guys. Actually, I do want to play this game. Have people call in. 866-916-0959. We're going to play a few minutes of commercials. We'll come back. Let's see if you can stump the Akinator.
Seems like some stupid radio, but I love it!
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Let's see if you can stump Akinator. You're right. That is dumb radio.
But it's great.
It is.
I love it.
I do too. 866-916-0959. Or you can text 71090. This is something my kid found and was doing it to me yesterday, and they ended up getting, I was thinking of Gregory House, got it. Ended up thinking of somebody else, got it. You just thought of Aragorn, got it. We thought of Schmidt, they got that. Akinator is up, ready to go. Hi, who's this?
That's Josh.
Hi, Josh. Josh, do you want to play character, object, or animal? Goodbye,
Thanks,
Josh. 866-916-0959.
Stupid idiot. Idiot, Josh.
See if you can stump him. By the way, you can get this for your phone. I don't even know if
I'm downloading it on my phone right now. Or on the
don't-
iPad.
Akinator.
If you're on Apple App Store, put in AK and it's going to fill it in for you.
Oh, really?
They have an Akinator VIP.
What? What is a VIP?
It's $3. $4.
Well, yeah, but what do you get? What does the Akinator offer that it's not giving me right now?
Oh, I don't know.
Hi, who's this?
This is Josh.
Josh, character, object, or animal?
Animal.
You want to do an animal? This better not be like a liger.
That's a real animal.
It is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It is?
It's a real thing.
It's a big tiger lion thing. Yeah.
It's
It
a
is?
hybrid. It's being acknowledged as it is an animal. Yes.
When are they acknowledging that it is an animal?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, is
Tiger
this something
King
I
has
should have
some.
known for like ever?
Well, I mean, it's not a mythical thing like on it's not necessarily mythical like on Napoleon Dynamite.
That's what I was getting it from, I thought.
Yeah, because it had a mace for a tail and wings. No, ligers are just lion and tigers breeding with each other.
Oh, man, now you're ruining it. I thought it had a mace.
It looks like a lion that ate about 10 people. That's what it looks
That's
like.
pretty much what they are, because ligers are massive.
It's like that. What is that one whale with the horn? What the hell is that thing called?
Narwhal?
Yeah, that thing's real.
Yeah. It's sad to me that people are like, I'm just finding out that a narwhal is real. And you're like, what? Why didn't you think it was real?
I don't know, because anything with a horn like that seems like it's mythical.
That's true.
Hi, Josh, you got an animal. Better not be like a narwhal. All right, so you got an animal in your head. Do we make him say it, or do you want to just wait until the end? We'll just say wait until the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Can your animal be found in pet stores, Josh?
No.
Has your animal got claws?
Yes.
Now remember, you can do a I don't know, probably or probably not.
I'm going to see if I can do it too.
Okay. Does your
Yes,
animal
it
does your animal roar?
I don't know.
Don't know. Does your animal still exist?
Yes.
Does your animal eat other animals?
No.
Can your animal climb trees?
Yes.
Are you just going to see if you can guess this yourself, Tanner?
Yes.
Okay. Does your animal eat bamboo leaves?
No.
I think I got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do girls generally love your animal?
I don't think so.
Probably not. I'll put probably not. That's how it sounded like. Does your animal live in trees?
No.
Is your animal a pet?
No. Well, I mean, it could be, I guess. I wouldn't want it as a pet.
How do we take that? No, then probably.
No.
I would say
Okay.
probably not.
Is your animal big?
Yes.
Is your animal a feline?
It is not.
Does your animal have paws?
Yes.
Is your animal brown?
Yes.
Does your animal live in colonies?
I don't know. Probably not.
I'm going to just say don't know.
I would say I don't know.
Can your animal easily fit in a car?
No.
Really?
Can your animal survive in extreme conditions?
Yes.
Is your animal native to Tasmania?
No.
Does your animal sleep in caves?
Yes.
Does your animal attack when threatened?
Yes.
Is your animal related to dust? D-U-S-T.
Related to dust?
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Like a dust bunny?
Is your animal...
Perfect.
I don't know what that even means. Is your animal mystical?
No.
Oh, so you could have said like her.
Does your animal eat fish?
Yes.
Dude, I got this.
Well,
I can tell he's got it. I can hear it in his voice.
what do you have?
I think it's polar bear.
What I have what Akinator thinks. What is it, Josh?
It's a bear.
It's a bear. Not even polar bear, just a bear. Good job, Akinator!
Good job.
Don't you find that mind-blowing?
It is a little mind-blowing. I thought it was a sloth for the longest time.
I did too. I was thinking he was going with sloth.
I thought it was sloth, but then...
I mean, I probably should have known a little bit more about it before thinking of it.
How do you not know that much about a bear?
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, you didn't even pick a special bear.
No, it's
You're
just
like,
bear.
oh, bear.
Brown bear. You didn't even say brown bear.
Yeah, you didn't say grizzly bear.
Akinator had to tell you it was a brown bear.
Yeah, Akinator is just like
I
bear.
mean, all bears are generally the same, right?
Well, some are black, some are brown. Some are polar.
Yeah,
Some are teddy.
true.
yeah, some are...
All right, thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love this so much. I don't know why.
By the way, if we're turning apps into radio bits, I did download the app Would You Rather.
You did?
Yeah.
Fun. Let's do that one too. Let's just do one more of these. Hi, who's this? Hello? By the way, if you want to call and try this, I personally like characters. I don't know why.
Yeah, feels fun.
Does it feel more fun than just picking an animal or an object?
Does. Yeah.
866-916-0959. If you want to try Stumpin' Akinator with the character, you just pick a TV show or movie character or whatever, and we'll see if we can get it. Do you got Would You Rather right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ask me one
Okay.
while we wait for a call.
Would you rather not have an afterlife or live your afterlife in hell? Feel like that's an easy one.
Not have one.
Yeah. I'd rather... Only 56% of people said that.
Why would you want to live in hell?
Right? Ooh. Would you rather be hairy all over or completely bald?
Completely bald.
You would?
Yeah.
Man, that means no eyebrows.
It's fine, just like Powder, the movie Powder, where he was like super into electricity.
Man, I would have picked hairy all over because you could shave that.
We'll come back to that, Lo. Let's do Akinator real quick. 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Hi, who's this?
Brittany?
Hi, Brittany. Brittany, you got a TV show or movie character or whatever in your head?
Yes, I do.
Hi, Brittany.
Let's see if I can figure this out, too.
Hi, Brittany. Is your character a woman?
No.
Does your character have any kids?
Yes.
Did your character die?
No.
You say that you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
How do you not know if somebody's dead?
Do you know this character?
Do I know this character?
No, I'm just saying, do you have an idea? Or are you just picking it
Yes.
because you just... Okay.
Okay.
Has your character really existed? Meaning, it was
No.
okay, like it's not Abraham Lincoln or anything like that. Okay.
Old ABA Blink Link.
Right. Is your character from a TV
Yeah.
series?
Yes.
Okay. Is your character from a Japanese anime?
No.
Is your character animated?
Yes.
Is your character fat? Seems rude.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay, I got my idea.
Does your character own an Italian Greyhound?
Yeah.
He does?
What the hell's an
think so.
Italian Greyhound?
Is your character linked with rocks?
No.
Weird.
Is your character yellow?
Maybe.
Oh boy, do you know that if your character...
What do you mean, maybe?
Okay, so I will put probably or probably not or don't know.
Is your character
Probably, yes.
from The Simpsons?
Is your character in a castle?
No.
It's Mr.
Does your character wear a bikini?
Sometimes.
Does your character have long ears?
No.
Does your character appeared in The Simpsons?
Really?
What'd you say?
What? Has your character been in The Simpsons?
Yes.
It's Marge.
Is your character wearable? What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm putting I don't know. Has your character possessed people? Brittany, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, Brittany, has your character possessed people?
No.
Just a couple more. Is your character partially bald?
Yes.
Does your character wear a cape?
No.
Is your character often seen wearing a white shirt?
Yeah.
It's Homer Simpson.
Yeah, Homer J. Simpson.
Yep.
How do you not know if he's yellow?
He's in The
I
Simpsons.
didn't want to say he was yellow.
But you have to.
That's the game! Thank you.
It's like, nope, I was thinking of somebody different. I lied on every answer.
Is your character yellow? I don't know. I don't want to give it away. I don't want them to
The
know.
whole point.
That's still mind-boggling
Yeah, it's
to
still
me.
pretty awesome.
No, really.
Yeah.
I need you to. This is unbelievable.
You're being amazed by basically the Hasbro game 20 questions.
I'm just
Like,
saying, it
that's not
blows my
even new.
mind. I feel like it's ran its course, but I'm playing more.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
think anybody is as amazed by me.
no.
Like a little kid seeing a light bright for the first time or a glowworm. Ah, boy, you need to be more interested in.
But why? It's 20 questions. I've done it.
All right, then do it with me.
No, I can't do it.
Because you're not Akinator.
No, I'm not Akinator.
Akinator is my new
Or
Jesus!
20 what? Or 20Q, that garbage game show on that garbage game show network that I am addicted to watching.
All right, we got a few minutes. Let's do some Would You Rather from your iPad.
Would you rather sell all your possessions or sell one of your organs?
Oh, God. I don't have a ton.
Of
I like
organs
my
or possessions?
I like my organs.
I'd sell an organ. Sell a kidney. Just be
I
done.
could probably sell my possessions and then just get new ones.
Sell your testicles.
Yeah, I like them.
Why? They're just
mine.
for show now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sell your possessions.
That's what I would do. I feel
43%
like
says no.
I feel like I could sell and then get back. Like I don't have.
No, this has to be you sell your
I wouldn't
possessions.
get back. Like, but I could buy a new bike.
Yeah, no, because you can't buy a new organ. So once you sell it, it's gone.
So I could never mountain bike again,
Yeah.
or
So all your like possessions, like you get to keep your house. I would say you get to keep your house, your car, and your phone.
now am I selling this on the black market?
No.
Do I get to pick who it goes to?
The organ or the bike?
the organ.
Sure, pick it. I don't care.
Because I don't want to just give it away to somebody, some uggo.
Yeah, but
That is such a joke.
But you gotta
That is
sell
just
it.
such
But you gotta
a
sell it. So like, who you picking? You can't pick the kid that
That's too much power.
needs a kidney because then it's like, you still gotta sell it to him.
What do I do with all that power?
Yeah, that's too much.
Changing somebody's life. It's almost like me owning a bike lock. Do you know how many people's lives you could ruin with a bike lock? There's a comedian. I'm stealing this directly from a comedian, but he says, take a bike lock
Oh,
and
yeah.
then just lock it around somebody else's already locked bike.
Yep.
Or just doors.
Yeah, he said it's not illegal to steal a bike, or it's illegal to steal a bike, but it's not illegal to bike lock anything you want.
He says that you can just buy these at Target.
Yeah, it should be illegal to buy these.
All right, go on. Let's do another one.
Would you rather have free Wi-Fi everywhere you go or have free coffee whenever you want?
Boy, probably Wi-Fi.
I basically have it now.
Yeah, I
mean,
guess
you pay
me
for
too.
your cell phone.
Yeah.
I don't drink a lot of coffee, though. And
But
coffee's not that expensive.
And after I make it at home, I'm kind of done with it throughout the day. You know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere.
I'd go Wi-Fi.
Probably.
Yeah, 80% of people said Wi-Fi.
Okay, let's get dirty with these.
Okay. Would you? I can't just get dirty.
No, just talk sex. Just get just down and dirty with them. Yeah, if they're not sexy, make them.
Would you rather be able to do magic?
I'm doing that with your face. I can do magic.
No, like real magic, not your illusions, or live without internet.
Oh Jesus!
Be able to-
Magic.
Yeah, do the magic. That's a stupid
Like
question.
real magic?
Yeah.
Like real deal?
Yeah,
Like I could just make your hat fall off your head?
yeah. Would you rather change your hair color or change your eye color? Really?
Yeah, because I think I like, for some reason, dark hair, blue-eye men. I do. I don't know why.
Well, you're in the majority.
I am.
53%.
Okay, good.
Okay. Would you rather? Oh God, this is us. Would you rather change your job every few years, or keep the one you have for the rest of your life?
Keep the one.
Yep. That's literally a 50-50.
Yeah.
Here. Move to a city or a new town next week, or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in. Oh crap! That's both of us.
Yeah, because you're living in
The town I was, well, not the town I was born in, but the town I was raised in.
What is the question?
Would you rather move to a new city or town every week,
Oh God,
or
no.
never be able to leave the city or town you were born in?
Don't like change.
Yeah, that's scary.
Change.
They don't even make leases.
Terrifying.
They don't even make leases that short. What are you supposed to do? Would you rather win a? Ooh,
You'd have to get like a Verbo every time, and those are kind of expensive.
yeah. What's a Verbo?
Isn't that the vacation rental?
I have no clue.
It's like a Airbnb.
Oh,
but it's
I
Verbo.
don't do that. I don't.
Okay.
I don't do Airbnbs. Mm-mm. Ain't
Too many
about
cameras.
It. Ain't about it. Yeah.
I'm
Give me
all
a
right with
hotel.
them.
Why?
Just because it's somebody's house, I don't like the idea that they could have cameras. But then again, I go, "Pfft, okay. So you get to see me and me.
Yeah. I'm all in on hotels. I love hotels.
I'm not a fan. I like being able to relax, depending on where you're going, I guess.
You
I
like the freedom?
I like that. Well,
Like you have a yard.
if you just want to hang out in the yard
Yeah.
with the kids, otherwise you can't just be in a hotel room.
In a hotel, you're there just to sleep.
Right. So you're doing a lot of things out and about, which is
Yeah.
great. But I'm not a big touristy guy like you. You like doing those things. You're a big fan. You're
yeah.
every kid's dream dad.
Oh yeah. I am full cargo shorts so I can have all my things with me. I'm fanny pack, shirt, hat. I am a tourist.
Mine,
I love it.
The best time I ever had in that tent in Tennessee when we went is when we went to that river. It was an awesome river.
And your kid almost got swept away?
Yes, but we were there hanging out by the river, and not a lot of people were there. The worst times that I had was going to that stupid Dolly Parton Stampede thing.
Oh, you wrong.
And then I hated when we had to go in town and do amusement park things with the kids, which I don't mind. I enjoyed being with the kids and everything, but I asked Angie, I go, man, we could do this here. I mean, we could go spend money and go to Six Flags, but you can't go swimming in a river in Tennessee.
But you could swim in a river here.
Yeah, but you're looking at the mountains and all of that. You know what I mean? With Stampede, you don't get everywhere. That's a different kind of experience. But my God, was there a lot of people, and they're just trying to sell you everything.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. No, I am a tourist, 100%. Here's one. I like this one.
Okay.
Would you rather win a one-day shopping spree to any store or win a 2-week vacation to any destination?
The first one was...
Win a one-day shopping spree to any store.
How much, Lo, are we talking?
Anything. Pick your store.
$1 million?
Well, I mean,
So I
of
could do
whatever you could do. One day.
I
You
could
do
just
whatever
take
you want.
everything in Target.
Yes.
And then just resell it.
Yup. If you wanted to.
I guess
That feels
probably...
hard. Like, you need to be able to hold it. Like, where are you storing all that?
I don't know. But probably the one day, because I could grab a bunch of things, and if I did, I could turn around and sell them.
Yeah.
And then go on vacation.
And vacations with kids.
Or not vacations.
No. Vacation for the kid.
Like
Not for
Louis
you.
C.K. says, the vacation for the adult is when you shut this car. There was a kid, was it Louis C.K. that says there's something just so satisfying when the kid is in mid-sentence and you buckle him up and then you slam the door when they're
I don't
talking.
know if it was Louis, but yeah.
And then you
That
walk
is-
from one side to the other of peace and quiet.
That's your vacation. I would also pick shopping spree. I would pick Best Buy. You know what I mean? Grab yourself the $5,000 TV.
You would be the
and the
you would be the
30,000
final straw that broke the camel's back,
on.
and then those going under.
Oh yeah, I'm stocking up on every iPad
All right,
and selling them outside.
Let's come back and do a couple more of those. And we got a take from Jake and Tanner. We're going to try giving away $60 next.
The majority pick 2-week vacation.
Really?
Which means the majority who have this app don't have kids.
Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. I like on the text line, is this going to be the rest of the show? When we were doing the Akinator.
I mean, maybe. Remember that guy we called out yesterday for trying to tell us what to do?
He was cool, though.
He was cool about it. Are you going to be cool about it?
You know we can't. We can only dish it. We can't take it.
We're not taking.
866-916-0959. That's the number. If you want to text us, you can do that. You are at Pest Control text line 71090. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts. And excited for this, again, 4-day weekend. I got to look at it as a positive.
For location.
We're going to be doing this for like 3 more weeks, I think.
Our next full week is like July 20th. Monday, July 20th will be the first time that we come back for a full week. And then the July 27th, we're taking a week off for vacation. So, cool, right?
I'm Jake. I'm one of the hosts. And I went mountain biking yesterday against doctor's orders.
Yeah, man. Why are you? It's like you're concerned with me about how I spend my money. I'm concerned about you on how you're treating a dislocated shoulder.
It's getting a lot better, and the bike trail that I went on is very.
I watched you get in your car wrong yesterday, and you're like, oh no, no, and you sat in there and stretched it for like 45 seconds just to be able to walk again.
I mean, if I move it, it hurts. When you put it like that.
You got in your car wrong, and you're like, not today, Jesus! Don't take me now! Don't take me!
Well, it's getting better every day, and I was on a small trail, and I forced my kids yesterday to go because I was mad.
Getting stir crazy?
Well, a little bit. Well, I pull in, and I got all of these kids. I tell them all the time to stay out of my garage. Just stay out of the garage. In the yard, I don't care. Cul-de-sac, whatever. Driveway even, whatever. Just stay out of the garage because they get into things in there, and I got to constantly clean it. Okay?
You got a ton of stuff in there.
I do. And they don't need to be in there. Mm-hmm. So I go in, I pull in, and they're there. The kids are there. And I didn't say anything, but I'm like, okay. I'm going to go in, and then when I go back out, I'm like, can you guys please get out of the garage? I keep asking you guys this.
Yeah.
Then 10 minutes later, I go back in, and they're in that garage.
You're going to have to hit one.
I yelled. This time I was like actually a little upset.
Yeah.
I told them to get out. And then I just got fed up. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to it's not a punishment. But if I were to ask the kids, do you guys want to go mountain biking? All they do is, Yeah. You know what? I told this to Angie. I would have loved if my dad, out of the blue on a Tuesday, would have grabbed me in the summer and said, let's go ride some trails. How fun. They're so numb to the stuff that Angie and I do. Not saying we're outstanding parents, but we're constantly doing things with parks and trails and hikes and bike rides and going to different locations to run RC cars. And
it's fun because my kid's getting to the stage where I'm starting to understand your
rants
a little bit more because my kid's becoming more of a kid, not a baby.
And they take you for granted, and they
do you want to be a crappy dad?
I wanna,
dude, and then we can be good dads in like a year,
right?
But like
just to let them know,
June 24th, 2020,
year of our Lord.
Never forget.
Akinator.
What up?
The year of our Akinator. That's the new Lord for us.
Akinator 223. Thou shalt be a crappy dad for 365 days so our kids give a damn when we want to play.
I really think it is low that I'm a guy that's constantly kind of on the go with doing kayaking, mountain biking, hiking, going to do. You get hobbies, you like to do stuff. Yeah, and that's how my wife and I do that, and we do it with the kids. And I think they're, again, the only word I can think of is numb to it.
Ungrateful.
Because I will even say, I won't call out any of the other fathers because they could be listening around there, but I'll be like, hey, do you think so and so does this?
Wait, do you do that? You shouldn't. Kids like to repeat things.
Repeat stuff. No, I'll say other dads.
Yeah.
But like even grabbing them and saying, "Hey, I'm going to take you to the skate park for a couple." Now my hours are different.
Yeah.
So we get to do things more during the day. It's not like getting home at 5 and a dad's like, "Well, God, I got to mow the lawn and then I got to eat and then the kids are in bed."
Yeah.
We're getting home noon o'clock. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'll grab the scooters and be like, "Let's take you to the skate park." And I'm the dad that just sits there in the hot sun baking. I don't know, man. Do I need a thank you? It would be awesome if my daughter was like, Dewey, it doesn't matter. He's too young, but it would be awesome if my daughter was like, "Hey, Dad, thanks for just taking us to the skate park." That little thank you would mean the world.
You're gonna get that when she's like 25.
I don't know, maybe.
You'll get that when she becomes an adult and has more sensibility, because then she'll be like, "Man, my dad did a lot." Because right now, your dad, and this is what she knows, and and this is a normal. But like, it's like when you don't realize you were poor until you get a little older, and then you look back and be like, "Oh, we were poor.
We grew up with nothing."
Yeah, because right now, or vice versa, growing up rich, until you look back and you're not rich. Be like, wow.
Jen does that. Colton's wife. She grew up very wealthy, and she's like, I guess I didn't realize because her friends all had money.
Yeah,
so they grew up. Again, here's an example of when I went, "Oh yeah, you guys are in different tax brackets," because Jen and Colton and her parents came, and her parents have lots of money right now.
Yep.
Well, not right now. They just have had it. He's a pilot, and he was
a pilot. He's a retired
pilot, and he went to other countries. I mean, making these round trips.
Yeah, he
sacrificed a lot with family.
Yeah, wasn't he gone like 15 days out of the month?
An example of what they made. Go ahead. What was it? When he was on call, and when you're on call, you get paid 24 hours a day.
While you're on call as a pilot, you're getting paid 24 hours a day. We figured out he made $18,000 in 3 days.
And didn't pay for my dinner.
And requested separate checks. That's why I said, in the amount of time that it took him to say, "Hey, could I get separate checks?" He probably made enough to pay for your dinner.
And that dude made sure before we got there to tell the waitress, "I want separate bills. We got more people coming, and we're going to do separate checks." Anyway.
Yeah, he was making $250 an hour for 24 hours a day for 3 straight days, which comes out to $18,000. Which, let me just figure this out. So that's $250 an hour divided by.
This doesn't make me feel good.
60. He was making $4 a second.
Here's the thing. He didn't. I never. That was I think maybe first time meeting them.
No, that's wrong.
Maybe first time meeting them. So he didn't owe me anything.
No.
But she's marrying my nephew. We're the only family in Wisconsin. We're taking care. When they come over, we feed them dinner and stuff. I get it, Lo.
No,
this is why the rich stay. I mean, this is what he is money focused. And do you want to know a fast way to get rid or to become poor is give away your money, I guess.
Buying dinner as a gratitude for taking care of or help watching your daughter who moved across, different state. I don't feel like that's how you get poor.
I guess you're right.
Especially when you're making $18,000 that we get. It's $4 a minute, not a second, by the way. I don't know if anybody's going to call me out on that, but still. Yeah, $4 a minute.
Somebody said on-call pay is different than actual shift pay usually. We must be talking about it to a pilot.
I don't know. I know that what was told to us was when he's on call, he gets $250 an hour for 24 hours a day.
He has stated...
So that was $18,000.
He stated that... And by the way, he's the nicest guy. I mean, they're really nice people, and I really enjoy hanging out with them. We have great conversations. Just a different mind. The guy just has a different mind. And here's the thing, though. I've never had that kind of money. Maybe I would do that too. I ain't buying nobody's dinner. That's my money. I made it,
and I want it now.
He thinks $100,000 a year is chump change.
Yeah, that's what makes me not like him. I've never met him, but I know him. I don't like him. Because to say that, be grateful for what you have but don't S on other
I
people's
wonder-
things.
I
Because
wonder,
$100,000 to me a year would make me wealthy.
I wonder
would
if
believe
Lo,
wealthy.
He looks at it as because he grew up poor, and he
Did
worked
he?
Yeah, he did, and he worked his A off just like his brother did, and his brother's a doctor.
Then why is he so arrogant when it comes to money?
I don't think he had it, and now I
But
have
so?
it, and I worked really hard for it.
Yeah, but to say $100,000 is chump change?
I get what you're saying, Dr. Rankin, that my wife wants to.
Yeah. Get that tongue depressor.
I'm going to start calling it that.
Say
Yeah. He's not even like super good looking, by the way. Anyway, Dr. Rankin, he's really he's in Howard, and he works for I think Aurora or something.
Oh,
can't remember. Okay.
Josh Rankin.
Anyway,
Spanking Rankin. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Spankin' Rankin.
He's handsome.
Anyway, I was
handsome.
talking to him.
And he's a pediatrician.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're an 8 as a I would say he's probably a 7. He's a 9 now because you get 2 points for being a pediatrician.
1 point's just doctor.
Yeah, you
Then-
get 1 point for
yeah.
being a doctor.
He hurts kittens. Anyway,
But saves kids. So you know what? I'll take it and be like, that guy saves kids' lives for a living. But every now and then he likes to just kick a cat a little too hard.
kidding. We love you, Rankin. We love you lots.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say on the radio anymore. Like, I feel like what I was about ready to say would be like offensive.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Someday the cats are going to rise up and start going through bad tweets.
he's our pediatrician. He's at Purveya.
Yep.
He's at Purveya. What do you mean you can't stand the guy? Oh, I want that story. He's been outstanding.
I bet you that's a guy. I bet you that's a guy who can't stand him because his wife gets dolled up to go to the doctor. Why are you getting all dolled up?
My wife would too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't even think our kid needs a wellness checkup.
I like to get him checked out every 32 days.
Anyway, so he's a really good doctor, and he was really good with the kids, and he was one that found out about what was going on with Piper's back when we had to do all that jazz. Anyway, he was talking about, he doesn't to me seem like that he makes a ton of money. I'm sure he makes really good money, especially now. But man, when I would talk to him,
he's a younger doctor, so I bet you all that money is going towards his student loans. So he's probably making good money, but he's not keeping any of it, like lawyers.
He's right. He very humble. He said he grew up not rich at all.
That's what blows my mind about the other guy we were talking about. I don't know how many times we want to say his name because I don't know if anybody's going to get offended.
Rankin?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
The other guy, the pilot.
The pilot is you grow up poor, but then you look at a dollar amount that somebody makes a year and say that's chump change. To me, that's arrogant, and that's so insecure with your own being.
There's probably a little insecurities there because I think he's saying his worth of who he is as a person is how much money he had. How am I trying to say this?
Yeah,
he associates money.
But you grew up poor.
I did.
And you associate money and belongings to wealth and status.
Probably.
But I don't think you would ever say $100,000 is chump change.
No, I think that's a really good living.
That's a great living.
Yeah.
Like I said, to me, if I was making $100,000 a year, I would say I'm wealthy. I am doing well. I'm doing well for myself.
I think he makes himself feel better
by putting down somebody like that.
Well, yeah, that's how people do. I think,
yeah.
And again, I don't know how often he
with
does this.
money.
I think that makes him feel that he's just a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like Colt said something where he looked at one of his neighbors and was like, "I got to have 2 nickels to rub together." And, another little saying like there's like little sayings.
He got no money. Didn't he say something about the house, or was that Colton that said that?
He said it to Jen.
dad to daughter.
Said you want me to buy that house for you.
I would say yes.
I think
That seems.
that
seems crappy to me too, because that's a house that's in your neighborhood that is comparable to your house.
But he didn't say that in front of me. I heard it, but he said it more. I think he does this in a way to try to let daughter know that I'm still the man. That I think it makes him feel better knowing that he has that amount of money in the bank. I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. But
I think it makes you feel. That's a crappy part, but it would make you feel this
better
is
than
what
people.
I've worked harder. I've got I have a higher status.
Yeah, but the flaunting and the downgrading.
But he doesn't downgrade. He doesn't downgrade to us, right? He's downgrading when just family. He's not going around.
So that's your true person.
Probably. I'm just saying he's not.
It's not like he's going around to say you're a poor piece of vest.
You would never know
that he does that.
You would know that he had money by like his truck and his camper and things like that. But he doesn't sit around and act like that. Not in front of me anyway.
When you heard that about the house thing, did you feel bad immediately?
No, because I know he has a lot of money.
Yeah, but for him to that's like going to somebody and saying, you know, buy that ice cream cone for you. Like to him, that felt like that's a nothing purchase to me. I can do it. And you're working your ass off to pay it off. And he's just like, that's a nothing to me.
I don't do that. I didn't feel that. I felt bad knowing that he probably looks at my house like it's not the greatest.
Well, that's what he did by looking at the other house. He said, you want me to just buy that for you?
Not saying that he did that. I don't know if that went through his head.
No, you're right. You don't.
I just think that it possibly went through his head. And I think that's why I was already defending a little bit, like to be like, man, your yard is so nice. Yeah, and when these trees grow up, we got some work to do here. We want to get a pergola out here. Like I was trying to say that we're going to get it nicer to his standards.
It's a work in progress.
Weird that I did that. I should know.
Didn't you want to build a pond?
I don't know what's wrong.
Your yard isn't big enough to put a pond. You were like, I'm going to build a pond and I'm going to put a gazebo over there.
Question. Honest question here. Is the misconnections on Wednesdays on WIXX show really fake and written? Let me tell you something. Jake and Tanner started misconnections at IXX. Do you remember that? That was our bit that we did.
Yep.
We would do them every once in a while. The reason why we didn't do them every Wednesday is because you couldn't find them.
Yeah, finding real ones is hard.
Finding real ones are very difficult. So positive that those are written.
I can tell you this. We've been approached to write things like that.
There's a website that every radio station pretty much on the planet uses called The Complete Sheet. And you have a password and you have a username and you get they put a lot of audio, they put a lot of news up there that they put it in one spot. That's why if you go to any radio station in the planet, they're usually talking about the same thing because they're using this, using The Complete Sheet. And they have approached us and asked, hey, would you guys be able to write your misconnections for us?
Yeah.
And then we'll just put them up there and other radio stations can have them. So to answer that, yes.
Yeah, and probably fake.
Do you remember being in the meeting? Were you in that meeting when all of a sudden Murph took ownership of that misconnections? I had to bite my tongue because they were like, Murphy's got a really big bit, good bit, and it just got sponsored, and it's called Misconnections. I remember going, what? We were doing that. We did that. Why are you stealing from us?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there at that time, but I came in that day.
I think a talent coach told him to do it. And I don't think he knew we were doing it. Yeah. But
because we had done it a few times. We didn't, once again, we didn't bank them. Like we weren't bookmarking them or what am I trying to say? We don't have benchmark. We don't have any. So it's hard to remember that term. We didn't benchmark it anywhere.
Well, because they're ungodly hard to do.
Yeah. Super hard to do.
Anyway, so yeah. I don't even know what we were even talking about, how we even got there.
Oh, hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show.
Oh, that started out with...
I don't know. Biking. Started off with taking your kid out.
Oh, and then we're
biking.
good dads. Yeah.
Dads
We're gonna
to
be bad
money.
dads. All right, go ahead.
And we're going to be bad dads. Hi, my name is Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and I'm building a secret door in my house, and I'm so excited.
That's exciting.
It is so exciting.
We're going to have a little murder hole.
Yep, little murder hole where my poop basin is, and my oil, and my furnace, and my water heater.
You can put things down there. Rocks. Bricks. You could start brick collecting.
No, I don't want to brick collect. Oh, and I will.
That's just a selling point, by the way, for you. I mean, it's not going to add any value, but man, wouldn't you want to buy it no matter what if you had a secret room?
It's like when I kept thinking I might put a urinal in my bathroom I was buying or I was building. And you were like, man, is that really good? I was like, yeah, but it's a talking point, and to a guy that's like that
me,
loves that likes
all of a sudden just goes, no women can be there.
Well, it wasn't only going to
just a
be a
man
urinal.
cave.
There's going to be a poop
No girls
spot
allowed.
too. He-Man Woman Hair Club. No, but to like the general public, I was finishing a basement that was going to have a bar and a TV area and everything.
Dude, a guy would love that.
Guy
Yeah.
would be like, let's get the house with the urinal.
Yeah. First thing you look at when you were buying a house. My wife was kitchen. She wanted the kitchen, which I'm not saying we have an outstanding kitchen now, but it's much bigger than the ones we used to have. Mine was garage. I wanted 3-stall garage.
Oh, God. Yeah, I wasn't looking for that. I'd like it, but I wasn't looking for that.
Red room.
What?
Oh, you're looking for a murder hole.
Yeah. I was always looking for 2 bathrooms because I didn't grow up with that. So
Yeah, neither did I.
I wanted. I had it in Grafton in my apartment. My apartment had 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
I loved that. A master bath. The best thing. Best decision is to have a master bath. I want a master bath again because when I had one in Grafton, that's where I did all my twosies. That's where I did all my showering. That other bathroom.
Your showers.
Yeah.
In your twosies.
Yeah. Both same time. I rented.
It didn't have a shower.
Yeah. It didn't have a toilet. But I was
that's
still
what it
pooping.
was.
Yeah. I rented, so I was pushing those nuggets right down the drain. I don't care. Snake it out. But yeah, that and yard. What a yard.
I like our yard. Our yard's coming together pretty well. I'm a big fan.
I'm not Greg, man. You can just tell me it's a nice yard.
It's okay.
Pretty good yard.
It's mediocre. No,
nice
I
yard.
really like our yard. I really do.
But yeah, I wanted a decent yard and location. The inside of the house, I've learned, I don't care. Because I know I'm going to have to change it anyway.
I can't wait in 10 years when Brown comes back and we're going to be stripping all of our cabinets that we painted white.
You know what the nice thing about my house is?
What?
Is that the upstairs is gray and white and downstairs is brown and black.
I like it.
Yeah,
Leave
boom.
it that way. Both the
Suck
best
it.
worlds.
Boom.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's how we do it in Flint.
Uh-huh.
Homie, don't play that.
Wicka, wicka, whack.
You get that, go girl.
Get it, yeah. And that's all our catchphrases for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Last segment. We made it. So tomorrow and Friday, we're going to be on a furlough.
So happy Friday.
So happy Friday to us. We'll be back live in the studio Monday. That doesn't mean there's not going to be shows. They're going to be best ofs. And
the week.
Yeah, of the week. We put they're not going to be rotating the 7.
The 7 that were before.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I upload like 30.
Just before, I want to play one more Akinator with you.
Okay.
See if you can guess the character.
Yes, please.
Also,
wait, am I doing the character?
Yeah,
or are you thinking the character?
You think the character.
Okay.
I am so not mad at this, but this just is. So, do you know who Bubba Wallace is? Bubba Wallace is a NASCAR driver. Only African American in NASCAR.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
The FBI looked into it.
Okay.
And its investigation. What happened is there was a noose that was found in NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace's garage stall in Talladega.
Yep.
They concluded no federal crime was committed. Why? Because they found a video proving that the noose was in the garage as early as October of last year and that the garage was only assigned to Bubba last week. NASCAR issued a statement saying that it turned out to be a garage door pull rope, which was fashioned like a noose for a garage door pull.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, if it's already been there for a year and he just got the garage last week,
then there wasn't a deliberate hate crime,
right? I just feel like if there was, awful, but I just feel like we went right to CNN and started
like kinda. I mean, if you think about it, nobody reports on a noose, and then the only black guy in NASCAR.
It's just crazy that it's the world that we live in right now.
Yeah, and NASCAR just got. People are mad at NASCAR for saying, like,
Confederate,
no more Confederate flag, and then the only African-American racer gets a noose hanging in his garage.
Well, garage door pull rope now.
To be fashioned like a noose? Yeah, I fully understand the leap to, there's something not good here.
Right.
But also, I mean, yeah, get the FBI. At least it came out.
Yeah, that it was not.
That it wasn't. It's not like other things where it's just like at the back of the news page.
I got a photo of this.
Of the news?
Yeah, let me see what it looks like here.
Does it look like a straight up news? This person, that's mainstream media for you. What's your media?
Well, hold on. You got... Dude. I'm just...
NASCAR news.
I mean, the world that we live in right now and the amount of racism that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why it went the way it did, and he got on CNN and talked about it, but I mean, it is hanging on the garage door.
Yeah.
If I turn this around, do you want to see it, or you Googling it right now?
I'm Googling it now. What did you search?
I didn't. It was not. I'm reading it off the prep site.
What are you on?
It was a small loop. I don't know. I can just send it to you.
Yeah,
is your email up?
I haven't connected it yet, but I'll pull it up.
Okay, I will explain it. It's on the side of the garage door. You know, like, okay, now these are big garage doors or whatever. And on the side of it, on the corner, it's a rope hanging down with a loop at the end.
Yeah.
That you grab. That was in November 2019. In June 2020, it's a rope hanging down that doesn't even have a loop on it. So, you know, somebody says, apologies for not knowing who originally created this image, but it has been making its rounds on Twitter and turned out to be correct. You can see in the left photo the rope was in the news from apparently as a handle last year and then cut for evidence. Oh, then it was cut for evidence on Sunday. I got it.
Oh.
But,
yeah, I'm looking at it.
I get it. There are a lot of ways to tie a rope. That's kind of a bad way to, I guess.
It was an off-color joke that somebody tied it into a noose. You know what I mean? It was an off-color.
Yeah, but this wasn't. No.
And it wasn't even for.
But maybe it wasn't a joke.
you don't tie it into a noose without knowing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you tie it into a noose because it's like, yeah, that's my thing, and you use it to hang yourself. Like, but it's a small, you couldn't fit a head in there. You know what I mean? I mean, you could. A noose is a slip knot, so you could just loosen it up. But, okay. So it was an off-color joke at suicide, and now that this is the first time that this Bubba Wallace got into that garage.
Well, and in the world, I mean, in the racism that's happening,
and the climate of where we're at, you know.
I mean, are the rest of the garages like that too? You know, I don't know about that.
Yeah, who knows? So it wasn't cool.
I mean, it's definitely
you can
concerning.
Understand
yeah,
it.
no, I get it. I mean, it would be concerning.
Yeah,
make you feel bad. Oh God.
Yeah. What did he have to say? Did you watch that?
He just, he said the normal, like, it saddens me, and I wish that wouldn't have happened. And
well, no, I just saw a thing where he made a video saying that he was mad that of the backlash he's getting now. Because
okay, to be clear, this cannot be considered a Jussie Smollett situation.
Yeah.
Bubba never saw it and wasn't the one to report it. He was told about it by NASCAR and reacted like anyone else would. On CNN, Bubba said he is, quote, mad that people are suggesting the whole thing was a hoax and it was involved. That's what the last thing I had.
Okay. Jussie Smollett. God.
Yeah,
did you ever hear Dave Chappelle's take on it?
No.
It's worth watching. I think it's on his Sticks and Stones special, but that one's worth watching. It's super funny.
I like Bubba Wallace. Sorry, I do. And
NASCAR is such a joke.
Do you remember when I tried getting into NASCAR for a second?
Yeah. 200. How many damn laps are there? Like 500?
Somebody just said working in an auto shop, that's how all of our door ropes were tied. That's not a noose, it's just a large knot.
This one looks like a noose.
It's like wrapped around the rope.
Yeah. I just saw my
is there, I don't know.
Listen, the ironic thing was I went to a buddy of mine's house this weekend, and he had a small rope that was tied up like a noose. And he said it's because I learned how to tie a noose. And I think it's funny.
Somebody said it could be a PR thing for NASCAR. That NASCAR did it.
That NASCAR put up a noose in their only African-American driver's garage? Who is their PR person? Mel Gibson?
Well, I'm glad it's not a thing.
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's not a hate
All right,
crime.
before we get into a take from Jake and Tanner, let's Akinator, by the way, this is called, he guesses whatever you can do a character, object, or animal, and he asks questions. It's on our Facebook if you want to track this down. You can put it on your phone too, and he'll guess it. He's done a pretty good job so far. Do you, Tanner, have a character?
Yes.
You do?
I think I'm going to stump the Akinator with this guy.
Let's find out.
But I'm not going to pull what Brittany did and try to lie to it.
Yeah, what is wrong with Brittany?
I didn't want to say he was yellow because then he'd get it. That's a point, Brittany. Just furthering my point that all Britneys are a little dumb.
Is your character a woman?
Yes.
I was late on the bell. Supposed to come after the dumb thing.
Oh.
Does your character have any kids?
No. Yeah. No. No. Never mind. I thought no.
Is your character friends with other YouTubers? I don't know.
No.
Is your character real?
No.
Is your character a Disney princess movie?
No.
Does your character live in America?
No.
Is your character animated?
No.
Has your character ever been in a movie?
No. No.
I shouldn't go back?
It's a show. Yes and no.
Is your character from a book?
No.
Does your character wear shoes?
Yes.
Is your character from a TV series?
Yes.
Has your character been into space?
Yes.
Does your character appear in the first season of a show?
Yeah.
Is your character from Star Trek?
No.
Is your character bad?
No.
Does your character have a British accent?
Yep.
Is your character a teacher?
No.
It's just so amazing to me. Is your character over the age of 65?
Yes.
Is your character black and white?
I mean, in the first couple of seasons it was, but not now. No. So no.
No, or probably not, or
No.
don't know. No. Does your character play the role of a doctor?
Yes.
Does your character have gray hair?
No.
Is your character usually in a box?
Yes.
Is your character gender female?
Yes.
Does your character live in a box?
Yes.
The 13th Doctor?
Yep.
What? What is that?
Doctor Who. It's the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, a woman of the one. I thought I might be able to get it because it's like, you know what? This is the first time she's ever. He picked it out by the number Doctor. That's
Let's do one
cray.
more.
Let's do it.
Oh, one more, and then we're going to do a take from Jake and Tanner.
Roll out. Let's see. We're on it.
All right. Do we want to do a movie character?
We can do a movie. What movie? You name the movie, I'll pick the character.
Oh. Fun.
Yeah.
Why don't we do in Hollywood, the one you just watched?
Oh, okay. You got it.
Okay, so Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yup.
One of the characters.
Yes.
Okay. We're doing a character. Gotcha.
Yeah. Only watch this movie once.
Is your character gender female?
No.
Does your character have any kids?
No.
Is your character a YouTuber?
No. Get off YouTube, acolyte. What's it say?
Akinator?
Akinator?
Please. It's blasphemy.
What is Akinator?
Our Lord and
stand for?
Jesus.
Okay, sorry.
Is your character real?
No.
Does your character have legs?
Yes.
Is your character from Steven Universe Future?
No.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is your character originally from a video game?
No.
Is your character bad?
No.
Does your character live in America?
Yes.
Is your character from a TV series?
No.
Does the name of your character appear in the title of the movie?
No.
Has your character ever been in a movie? Yes.
Yes, it is the movie.
Is your character in a sequel?
No.
Is your character animated?
No.
Is your character the main character in his movie?
Yes.
Is your character's wife dead? Don't know.
No.
Or don't know.
No, she's not dead.
Has anyone tried to kill your character?
Yes.
Does your character know what a cell phone is?
No. I feel like it's dialing in on it.
Does your character wear the same clothes?
No.
Is your character a military man?
No.
Does your character own a car?
Yes.
Is your character close to Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Well,
is
no,
that
the
Rick
character.
Dalton?
Yes.
Oh! How? How?
Damn it!
How? Tanner! How?
I don't know.
How out of those questions? There's not even that why.
I
How?
don't. Jake, I don't know.
No,
it's
tell
black
me.
magic.
No.
It's magic.
This is the devil.
That's what I'm saying.
How does it know that we were
Alka-Seltzer.
talking about Rick Dalton? That doesn't make sense because we had none of those questions were really anything to do with what was the question that would give that away?
The only thing that could give it away that it was an older character, because this movie is set in the 60s, is do they know what a cell phone is?
Yeah, but holy crap.
And
how many?
And then it goes to Brad Pitt, and then boom. Now it just knows it. I would have picked Cliff, but, and I think it was getting at it, because it says, is the character's wife dead? And Cliff's wife was dead. It's funny that you and I are a little amazed by at least 15-year technology.
Yeah, but none of those questions. I feel like the
same
only
thing. Get the 20
question.
question thing. The only difference is this one does characters. The 20 questions didn't do characters. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing stuff, Batman.
Holy cow! I thought you were going to stop. I didn't think it. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, because the movie's so new. You should watch it today. I'm serious. Watch it before we come back.
All I can think about is Akinator right now.
Yeah, watch it before we come back.
I won't if I gotta buy. If I can rent it, I'll do it. But as of last I knew you could.
Let me check Amazon.
All right. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Avery.
Avery, have you played before?
I think so.
No, I have not.
Avery, you're a liar.
Avery, are you lying?
I have not.
Avery, are you as mazed as us? Is this Akinator?
Yes, I am.
It's unbelievable.
It is.
Avery, we got 5 questions here. Tanner's going to take off his headphones. He's not going to be able to hear the questions nor the answers. Remember, if you get stuck, you can pass, Avery. Time willing, we're going to get back to that question. If you double pass that, we can't give you the question any longer. Take that last pass as your answer. If Tanner's going to come back in the room or put his headphones back on, and he's going to get asked the same questions. If he wins, $80 on Monday. Somebody will play for. If you win, you're getting $60 today. If there happens to be a tie, we're going to go to the tiebreaker. And whoever has the least amount of time is going to win. Okay, Avery?
All right.
Jake, can I just say, how much would you rent it for?
Well, like the $6 or whatever.
Okay, you can buy it on Amazon for $8.
Oh, really?
Like, own it on Amazon for $8.
I'll probably never watch it again, but I'll have it.
Yeah.
Because I think HD now costs right around that.
UHD, Ultra HD, like 4K, is $8.
Okay.
I might buy it, actually, because I enjoyed that movie so much.
Oh, I'm excited then.
Yeah.
I love Quentin. All right, here we go.
It's my favorite. It's my second favorite Quentin Tarantino movie.
What is your first?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you should watch Reservoir.
I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs. I haven't seen either of the Kill Bills, so I guess my list is not very large.
Bills are good.
But still.
I love
I'm
Hateful
gonna take
Eight.
my,
All right.
Yeah.
Your time begins, Avery, in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Hold on. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What is a call sign of any United States Marine Corps aircraft carrying the President of the United States?
Can you say the question again?
Yeah, what is the call sign of any United States Marine Corps aircraft carrying the President of the United States?
Pass.
Snickers is a brand name chocolate bar made by which American company?
Mars.
What is the world's smallest country?
Pass.
In which country did cheddar cheese originate?
Italy.
What breed of dog holds the record for heaviest dog?
Saint Bernard.
What is the call sign of any United States Marine Corps aircraft carrying the President of the United States?
Pass.
What is the world's smallest country?
Jeez. Pass.
Time. How do you feel you did? How many would you guess that you got right?
I'd be lucky if I got that Snickers one right, but that'd be pretty much it.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, Avery. We'll get right back. We'll grade all these together here in a second. We're good. Headphones back on. Volume up.
Hello.
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 I don't know how we have a show. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. What is the call sign of any United States Marine Corps aircraft carrying the President of the United States?
Air Force One.
Snickers is a brand named chocolate bar made by which American company?
Mars.
What is the world's smallest country?
United Arab Emirates.
In which country did cheddar cheese originate?
America.
What breed of dog holds the record for heaviest dog?
A Mastiff.
Time.
Oh, I feel like we're giving away $60 today.
All righty, Avery. Let's go ahead and grade these. What is the call sign of any United States Marine Corps aircraft carrying the President of the United States? Avery said pass. Came back and said pass. Tanner said Air Force One. It's actually Marine One. Marine One. Snickers is a brand name chocolate bar made by which American company? You both said Mars. You're both correct.
Hell yeah!
1-1.
We got this. What's your face?
No, you can't. It's not a team effort.
Yeah, it's
Could
hot.
be, though.
What is the world's smallest country? Avery said pass, and then he said pass. Tanner said Emirate.
It's the United Arab Emirate, which is the place where Dubai is. Dubai is a city in there. We just looked it up today.
Vatican City.
Damn it! That's such. I
knew you knew that.
Damn it!
In which country did cheddar cheese originate? Avery said Italy. Tanner said America. It's England. You're both wrong. We're tied ball game 1-1. You both have really good answers on this last one, and one of you are correct. What breed of dog holds the record for heaviest dog? If Avery gets this right with his answers, $60. If Tanner gets this right, he'll go 80 Monday. Avery said St. Bernard.
Oh, that seems like a big dog.
Tanner said Mastiff.
Damn it.
It is Mastiff.
Oh.
Suck on that, Avery! Suck on
Good
that!
game. Good game.
Good game, guys. Thanks, man. I was going to call him Mastiff. Thanks, Mastiff. What a wonderful name for a human.
I basically squatted in this studio, pooped out that answer, and rubbed it in your face. I am better than you, Avery. I know you're not here, but I want you to know that.
Text JT to 71090 if you missed anything on the podcast. Best of tomorrow. By the way, did you know she's sober now? For the
Who
last
is?
6 months? She's
Who?
going sober.
Who?
Whoever this girl is. Miley.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Did she have a problem?
Apparently. She looked in her history in her past and saw that her family abused alcohol and drugs, so she stopped.
Oh, so she didn't have a problem yet.
Not yet. She's trying to avoid it.
Oh,
Good for her.
Stupid.
All right, anyway, text JT to 71090 if you missed anything on the show. We're going to say goodbye to our TV watchers. If you ever want to watch TV on TV Monday, because we're gone Thursday and Friday. I'm making this as confusing as possible.
Are you having a stroke?
It takes a while now. The dogs, what? Here we go.
What?
Tanner and Josh show.
What?